Oh, crap. Coffee. Oh, God. I forgot to put sugar in that. Whew. Nobody's in here. It is hot today. It's like, feels like it's like 70 something degrees out. It's a hot one. Hot. I am so excited, but I gotta wait. Hey, Life Rewinded. How you doing, girl? That's so weird. It says, oh, whoa. All of a sudden, 25 people just showed up. Hey, Polka Dot Suzanne. More than enough. Hey, Pink. Hey, Pink. How you doing, girl? Long time no see. Hey, Mercedes, girl. What's up, Leo wife? Leo wife, I just want to say thank you so much for that lamp that you sent me. I just want you to know that it gets put to like daily use. I use it every day. I gotta order some candle melts from you. Wax melts, I mean. Um but I absolutely love it. Like love it. So I look at it every day and I think of you. It's sitting right on my kitchen counter, so Um, hello, good morning. Good morning, CK. Afternoon, actually. I'm doing well. I just got some great news today. Hey, Carla. I got some great news today. I am so freaking excited right now. So excited. So, you guys know Snoop passed away in October, and it's been rough, you know. I've had dogs my whole entire life, so not having one right now for the last couple months been real hard. But I searched so crazy. Probably back in 2016, I ran into this person. Every time I see somebody with a Doberman, I always like go up to them and talk to them because I'm like, you know, I just want to like know where they got their dog and whatever. So I remember meeting this person and they had this beautiful Doberman, like just gorgeous. It was like the perfect specimen of what a Doberman should look like, you know? And I was like, where'd you get your dog? And yada, yada, yada. Well, they ended up giving me the number of the guy and I got in touch with him. It was like this whole big thing. I tried filling out an application actually back then because I was thinking of just getting another one. And then thank you, Carla. And then what do you call it? I never heard back from the guy. So, after Snoop passed away, I knew just from other people that I was friends with that got dogs that there's like long waiting lists for puppies. Especially anything purebred because COVID, everybody was like buying pets like crazy. And I hope these pets still stay in their homes, you know what I'm saying? Like people didn't just abandon them and go back to work. But anyway, so I started contacting people and I was so weary about buying a dog online. Like I personally would have preferred to buy a dog from a local breeder, but there isn't that many on Long Island, um, or at least somewhere in the tri-state area, So anyway, I got in touch. It was really weird the whole way this whole thing worked out. So a friend of mine, she's like, "Oh, you're looking for another dog." She's like, "I'll help you look." So she gives me this guy's number, and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's the same guy who I met the dog." Not the guy. It was somebody else that bought a dog from him years ago, and I'm like, the dog was beautiful. So I'm like, I'm gonna try again. I fill out the application again, don't hear back from him. I tried emailing him, don't hear back. I'm like, this sucks. So finally one day I'm like, I'm just gonna call him. What am I doing? So I call him and he's like, yeah, I got your application, but I tried calling you and your phone number was wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I typed the wrong phone number on the application. That's why he never contacted me back. So anyway, yeah, this guy's like certified. Like he's legit. So I got in touch with him. He was like kind of like standoffish, the guy, a little bit at first. And it was like so weird. We were talking and I told him that, my dog passed away, said it was his birthday was coming up. Actually, the day I spoke to the guy on the phone, it was Snoop's birthday. And I was like, yeah, today's his birthday. And it was like all of a sudden he just turned around and he's like, oh, that's so crazy. He's like, my dog was born the same day. And I'm like, get out of here. And he's like, yeah. So, and sure enough, he's not lying because I saw it on his website. And so like same year, everything. So I don't know, somehow that turned the whole conversation around, and then he started being more, whatever. So I didn't hear from him for like a couple months. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I kept texting him like every couple of months, like, hey, what's up? So a couple of months ago, he's like, yeah, we're going to try breeding the dog. And then I didn't hear from him. So he's like, we bred her, sorry, but we have to get a sonogram. Then I didn't hear from him, and I'm like, get worried. So I texted him on Mother's Day, and I'm like, hey, is your dog going to be celebrating Mother's Day this year? He's like, well, no, but her puppies are due, next week. I'm like, get out of here. So today I got a picture. Puppies are born, and I should have one by 8 weeks from now. So I'm like so excited. I just can't contain it. It was meant to be. It was so meant to be. Remy, been looking for you to answer my question. Clearly not here, but I love to answer. Could drop it on me. Why? Go ahead. Let's have some resolution here. What's going on with you and Remy? So yeah, 8 weeks from now, Snoop 2, that's what I'm calling him for now, because I don't know what his name's going to be. I can't name him until I see him. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have to see him to like give him a name. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be it's going to be crazy having a puppy again, because it's a lot of work, but we got through it with Snoop. And Snoop, it was so hard because we weren't supposed to have him in the apartment. It was just a whole big nightmare. So this time around, hopefully it'll be so much easier. Yeah, we're getting a male. He actually said, like, if I wanted a female, it would be harder to get the female because so many people want females. And this guy, he specifically, like, he breeds pedigree, like dogs, like working dogs. So, there's people that he obviously are going to be higher up on his priority list. So I don't care. We're paying a ton of money for the dog, but I don't care, because I'm not going through what I went through with Snoop, where he had this illness. And I mean, any dog could get an illness, but this guy does genetic testing. Can't Remy go in chats without being harassed? This is getting very disgusting. Bullying my friend. Wait, what do you mean? I think she just, I'm not sure what's going on. Hold on a second. So we'll calm down, take a breath. What's going on with Remy and Life Rewinded? Just like for her to answer hold on. Why she blamed the police for starting shit between Go Lately and Two Tacos, which was proved to be totally false, and did something create some hate and drama. Someone has cloned me. Oh, fuck. Can one of the mods, does anybody have a wrench in here? Shit. Hold on a second, because I'm not on, I'm not on, what's it called? Hold on. Let me find my laptop, and I'll block it. I don't think I have any mods in here. Hold on a second. Alicia, I'll have to give you a wrench. But I have to log on. I'm on my phone right now. What the fuck, dude? I guess it's trying to change my font. Fucking losers. Leave Remy alone, for fuck's sake. Dude, just talk. Just talk. That's it. Talk. Oh, beef eggs. One of those hungry vegan is a fake one. But I'm gonna go on. Hold on. Don't block them yet. Don't block them. Let me log on. All right. I can't check my text right now, but I believe you. Let me log on to my YouTube channel so I could take care of this real quick. Fucking weirdos. I want to know if that's the same one. No, I don't know. She's not bullying. Okay. I'm glad that wasn't. I'm like, Alicia wouldn't fucking say that. Like, I just can't picture her saying that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that was so weird. Unlock a new way to earn money with channel memberships. I gotta redo my memberships, I guess. They are continuing to harass Remy for where she goes. It's gross. Hey, Wendy. If that's the real Wendy. Okay, I think it is. She said, thank you for coming to the stream. Now I'm like fucking questioning everybody. Oh my God, dude. You dropped the link? All right. Fucking people, get a life. Seriously. All right, let me hold on. Did you block them? Because I want to give her a wrench, but yeah, exactly. Can't get attention. Win-Win, who still uses charities to sell her gross merch. Ha! Ha! All right, so now I see them. Don't block them yet. Fucking idiot. It's like, dude, people are in here just like talking about normal life shit. And this always happens. You people just live for the fucking drama bullshit. Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Hold on a second. That's weird. Hold on. Oh, I think I clicked on the wrong one. Because I'm like, it went to. Wait a second. Did they clone you and copy your fucking. No, that's you. Okay. Ugh, where are they? I can't tell which one's Alicia. All right, this one's definitely not. Alicia would not say that about Wendy. So, yo, the weird thing is when I click on the one that just commented about Wendy, they have 107 subscribers and Alicia has 108. What the fuck, dude? Wait a second. It goes to Alicia's account and it has her fucking videos on it. No, now they're both at 108. I'm so fucking confused. Yeah, but did they copy your videos too? And your subscriber count? How could that be? What the fuck is going on here? I'm so confused. Even Rowan's friends have been talking about her disgusting manipulation. Yeah, I'm sure they have been. Dude, you need to get a fucking life. My chat, I don't like. Go fucking find something better to do. Really. I can't believe these people. Like, seriously, you don't have a fucking hobby or something? Get a hobby. Find like something to do that doesn't entail harassing people online. Fucking idiot. Alicia, yeah, but hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on StreamYards on my fucking laptop and then try to block from my phone because I can't even tell which one's the real you. And I don't know if it's because I have that stupid link thing on here and it's sending me to the. Hold on a second. All right, it's gonna get noisy for a second. Fuck, now I don't know which one's me. Oh, okay. All right, let me exit. Boy, what a fucking pain in the ass. All right. God damn it. Oh, you know which one it is, Beefers? Okay. I think it's because I have that stupid thing on my, that thing that was the go to channel thing? I have that on my laptop. And I think that all that thing does is it does like a search for the person. And when you click on the name, it searches the name and then the results come up. So I think it was just, searching you and then finding your regular channel instead of linking me directly to the cloned account. Just block them, fucking idiot. I don't think Wendy is upset. Hurry, block me before Wendy gets too upset. What a fucking weirdo, seriously. Like, let me sit around. Dude, go, seriously, I just can't even, comprehend why you would want to sit around making clone accounts of people and going in chats with them. It's pretty fucking sad. Yeah, she looks real upset. I guess no answer once again. Life reminder, girl, I wish you guys would talk. I think back to my first chat, right? The first time I ever went live and everybody was cool. Everybody was friends. Life reminded you were friends with Remy, I think at one point in time. And now it's come to this. And I know, listen, Remy, I've seen Remy say stupid shit, no offense, Remy, but obviously that's offensive, but I'm just saying, I've seen you running your mouth about things sometimes. You make comments, and I understand why people get upset, but think back to the times when everybody was cool with each other, you know? It's all right, Beeford. I told her she could, I, in hopes of getting some type of resolution, I was, you know, because, like, seriously, that's what I'm saying. These people were all friends at one time. We were all friends. And it's just sad to see everybody going at it like this. Remy might have left the building. I was going to name this live Big Simping because all right, so I've been making like these concrete, like, candle holder things for the last like couple of weeks. Not just candle holders, all sorts of different things, bowls, flower pots, and all sorts of shit, right? So I try to make a couple every day. I'm building up like a little collection of them, and then, maybe I'll sell them. So I'm, trying to make a few a day because I only have like one mold of each, candle or thing or pot right now. So if I make one each day, like, I have a pretty decent sized collection right now of things. So I've been trying to, make a few. So it takes a little time because you got to mix the concrete, and the concrete's really pain in the ass because it's a fast setting concrete. So, like, while you're working with it, it's like thickening up, So it just takes a long time to mix it. You can't just like dump concrete and then dump water in it and mix it because it's hard. You got to do it little by little. It's just like a whole process, So I'm listening. There's nothing on fucking, Johnny Depp trial is on break this week. So there's nothing on YouTube. So I'm like, fucking Laura's thing pops up the other day on my thing. And I'm like, oh, let me listen. I don't know why I do this to myself, but whatever. And she's playing like some video of Tiffany on panel with some fucking girl. I don't know. I don't even know the story because I came in like halfway through. So I'm like, Laura's big time kissing her ass. Big time kissing her ass. She's like playing this video. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. The Airbnb I was just at in New York had the coolest concrete counters. Concrete counters are cool. I've seen them before. Rubbing alcohol. I know. Well, I don't know about rubbing alcohol. I heard people putting in those little things that you put under. The fuck do you call these things? I have one right here. You know what I'm talking about. The things like when you cater a party. I can't think of the name. The little fucking candle things that you put under the trees. What the hell are they called? You guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm like sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, dude, like, what is wrong with these people? Like, I don't know. If I have, first of all, it's really funny because I think Nat Chloe put a video up the other day of this, and I was watching it, and I'm like, it's them two kind of going back and forth with each other, her and Laura fighting, and I'm like, I just, like, I don't know. I feel like when the way that those two have gone at each other in the past, like, I just, like, I can't imagine like being friends after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so ugly. It was horrible. How the fuck do you like become friends after that? I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't mind Nat Chloe now. Hey, figure skating coach. And I'm like, this is fucking weird. Like, she's sitting there just simping the fuck out of, just simping so hard. And she always reveals her motive, which is, it's pretty funny. She'll be like, Tiffany gets 400 to 600 people in her chats. And I'm like, see, that's why you're just willing to put things behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're willing to put these things behind you for that reason. Because we know your whole MO on here is to, like, just get as many subscribers as you can. Not quality subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about having people that are actually watching you because of the whatever amount of subscribers she's at now. I don't know where she's at, subscriber wise. But, like, let's just say it's like 10,000, 11,000. No, I don't think, even a tenth of those people are actually watching her channel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, here she is again. And this is why I have to point this out. Yes, CK, they're back together. This is why I have to point this out, because she's always like talking about like, why do people get involved in my fucking business? And why is everybody talking about me? Blah, 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 blah. You know, and then it's like, dude, you do the same fucking thing that you're so annoyed about everybody else doing to you. You know, you're always getting yourself involved in other people's shit. Because that whole situation had nothing to do with Laura, but she got herself involved in it somehow. You know, she had to sit there, come to the rescue for Tiffany. And so it's really funny because then Tiffany comes up on panel. And like, dude, I personally knowing them and having, you know, been part of conversations and on the phone with the two of them, like, I could feel that tension, that strain, that awkwardness. It's there still. Even though they're sitting there trying to like pretend to be nice with one another, I could tell that tension is still there, at least on Tiffany's end. Laura's end, I don't think so, because I think Laura like truly just doesn't, I don't know. I've just never seen somebody be so forgiving with somebody who's done such horrible shit to them. But it goes both ways in that situation. But I'm like, you know, she like really just has no, like, she doesn't care. It shows me that neither one of them like truly value other people and value friendships and things to that nature. Because, you know, if you really value people, then when somebody hurts you like that, then it hurts deeply. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to forgive. I mean, I'm not saying whatever. If she wants to forgive, she can forgive. But is that like, when are you going to learn your lesson, dude? Twice now. You've been fucked over by this person. When are you going to learn your lesson? But it goes both ways. Pugs, no. 8 weeks from now, I'll be getting the puppy. It was born. I got a picture of the pups today. If all works out, fingers crossed. See, I never like to say that anything's like definite, even though the guy just told me that there's a male for me. Like, I always like just, I don't know. I have this weird, I guess, superstition. So I always say maybe. But I'm so happy. I will be getting one social feed. Yes, I'm so excited. I can't imagine depending on YouTube to make an income lobotomy. Seriously, could you imagine? No, I can't either. I could imagine it if I was, you know, like a big creator who had like, you know, million subs. I could imagine it. But at this level, you know, when you only have like 15,000 subscribers and like people, dude, I don't get super chats and I don't care, you know, but I'm just saying like people, well, I shouldn't say I don't get super chats. I do. But like at this level where it's like, you know, your money could really fluctuate from month to month. You know what I'm saying? You could get like $100 one month and $500 another month. Like, it's not steady enough. When you're up in like the million subscribers, even hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and you're sponsored, you know, Audible sponsors you and all these other, you know, things that we see all the time, these people plugging and doing like these weird infomercials for on their channels. Then I could see, you know, depending on it at that point when you reach that level. But now, no, I can't. It's just too, are you going to name him Jerry? I don't know what we're naming him. We're not sure yet. Yeah, that's what I said, social feed. I was like, the timing, that's why I just said to my husband, I'm like, the timing is like everything's working out too good, like too perfectly. And it like scares me, you know, because that's just the way my life goes. Like nothing ever fucking goes as planned in my life. So I'm trying to like, you know, just hoping it goes as planned. Both YouTube and Patreon combined only paid my credit card bills each month, nothing else. Rary, I'm not believe you. I was just a bit bothered, is all. And I'm asking is why. And all I'm asking is why. That's it. So please don't feel like I can't coexist. Oh, thank you, Mac. A black one, black and tan. Same colors as Snoop. The whole litter is black and tan. That was one of the things that attracted me to this guy is that he doesn't breed. Well, I mean, the red ones could happen. You know, you could get red Dobermans, but he doesn't breed the albino because the albino Doberman is actually like a mutation, and it's not like a good mutation. So, he don't breed them. So if you ever see those, just know that that's like not a good thing that they have those. I can't wait to see their crazy Gemini. I'm like so excited. I I want this place to be neutral. So like Remy and Life Rewinded could coexist in the chat together. That's why I said, why don't we try to like just get this whole thing settled so that you guys could both move on and just like coexist on YouTube. Cause this shit's getting like crazy. It just really saddens me to see people that were friends at one point in time. I know not every friendship's gonna work out, but it's just sad. Will he clip the ears and tail, or is that up to you? No, social fade. Yeah, we have to pay extra for him to do that, but yeah, he will. He will. I had a red Dobie growing up. I think there are blue ones. Yes, there's blue, there's red, and there's black. Never mess with genetics for color. Never, never, never. Yeah, that's why they say it's not good to breed the albino one. I want the black one. Like that's like, I don't know. I just like the black and tan. I mean, the red ones, I've seen beautiful red ones. I had a red mini pincher, and she was beautiful. I was like, I wanted my hair color to match hers because they're not really red. They're like this kind of reddish brown. And then they have like the rust colored hair, and it's just so beautiful. Like it's such a pretty color. But the brown is just so like pure brown, like it's such like a chocolatey brown color. Not even chocolatey brown. I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like such a nice, like reddish brown color. And at the time, I really liked that color for hair. Now I hate red hair on me. I don't like, I don't mind it on other people. Alicia, why did you delete your channel? It's hard to find you. Hey, John Levy, how you doing? Red and black is a natural genetic. So if that happens, it's not bred for. Really, dolls? Get out of here, Nana. What happened? Holy shit. So yeah, I'm totally excited about this. Totally, totally excited about this. How's your baby, John? She's probably not even like a baby anymore. She's probably like a toddler now, right? I'm back. I had to go walk my four-legged house guest. Ooh, your dog sitting? It's gorgeous here today. I know it is, Pink. Have fun. It was nice seeing you, girl. Keep in touch with me. I wanted to start over again. 21,000 people subbed to me from the Summer Wells community. Dude, I am so like lost. Like, I don't know who this Dolly guy is, but I'm like, I just want to, between this and the Johnny Depp trial, like, I just want to like fucking start over again with the algorithm, because there's so much fucking clickbait with the Johnny Depp trial. It's like really annoying, actually, because every time I log on my phone, there's like some other bullshit clickbait video that's like, breaking news, Amber, exposed for lying, blah, blah, blah. And it's like nothing when you watch the video, and it's really starting to get annoying. I'm like, all right, I'm over this. Like, I'm totally fucking over this. Can we stop? I don't know who this Dolly person is, but I keep seeing their name pop up every time I log on. Dolly, and then who's the other person that I keep seeing from the Summer Wells community? Even this whole, all right, so this whole conversation that like Tiffany and Laura having the other day, like, I'm like, dude, this is just drama. Like, you really think this is fucking true crime? No, you guys just found drama in another. First of all, true crime is drama. Let's just be honest, right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't that why we watch it? I mean, there's whole channels dedicated to this shit. Why? Because it's drama, and women are usually the people that follow drama for the most part. I would say that there's more women who follow these true crime channels and shit like that because we like drama, and but what they're discussing, like, I'm like, this has nothing to do with the Summer Wells case. This has nothing to fucking do with anything. They're talking about some two girls that, I don't know, some girl stole some other girl's story or something. I don't even know why the fuck I was listening to these two assholes. I just guess I was bored. I was fucking doing something, and I had concrete all over my hands, so I couldn't really change the phone. So I'm like, the video. So I'm just like, I cannot fucking believe, like, you guys really think that you're in the fucking true crime community? Like, you need a wake up call. The real true crime community is Gray Hughes, fucking, Duty Ron, who's constantly making videos, day after day about only the cases that they cover. They don't discuss other bullshit. It's like these people are not, they just found different people to have drama with. That's all they're doing. Laura's having drama with Granny's watching and this person and that person. It's like, I don't know if Granny's watching is from Summer Wells. I don't know where she's from. She's from Natasha Cooper, right? But it's like, you guys are all just fucking, you just found another place to have drama. Like I have to respect people like the Glare who, he's not talking about the Summer Wells case because there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing new to update on the case. The case is over. So he finds other things to discuss, and that's it. Like, I can't fucking wrap my head around this shit. I'm like, you guys don't learn. Like, you don't learn your fucking lesson. They got sucked into this community through the Chris Watts case, right? And all the drama that they went through. They didn't learn nothing from that. You know what I'm saying? Now they're in another community doing the same exact thing. And they're going to go through the same exact things. Now they're just finding more and more people to fight with, which is like fucking mind blowing to me because I'm good. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good on, I'm not going to seek out other people to fight with. I don't want to do that. I don't venture out much. And I'm not saying I don't chat in other chats and other places. I do. But like, I'm not getting involved in other drama in other communities because I don't need any more drama. I get enough fucking weirdos around here. Thanks. GW had something to do with Frank Jr. Wait, what do you... GW. Why am I having like a total fucking blank? Who's GW? Oh, I'm totally having a blank. Those creators want to turn the vigil into a shit show. What vigil? Stephanie Harlow and Derek have a coffee company together now. Seems pretty darn cool. Oh, wow. That's nice. I love picking at MGL, so easily triggered. And Laura. Yeah, she's very easily triggered. I heard a clip of her like screaming at somebody the other day. And I'm like, when the fuck are people going to learn? When are people going to learn? Like, how do you sit back watching that in her chat and not say, hey, that could be me one day as a mod or whatever it is? How could you sit back and not feel like, hey, that's going to be me one day? Like that's going to be me. She's going to be yelling at me like that because it is going to be you. She has loyalty to nobody. None of these people do. I wish I liked coffee. I love coffee. I was just actually telling my husband yesterday, I need a new coffee maker because I hate mine. And I don't know. I bought a Keurig. I'll be like back in 2018. I always had one, but I got a new one and I hate it. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like defective and it just never made the coffee right. The coffee always tastes so watered down no matter what I do because it has all the different settings and stuff. So I don't know if it's like defective or what the story is. So I've barely used it and it's like brand new. I mean, it's not brand new. I've had it for years, but like it's not used. It's brand new because I've really only used it for like maybe like a couple of weeks and I just didn't like it. I don't know. It just did not make the coffee good, strong enough. Didn't Laura try to befriend Granny? Yeah, she did. MGL Linky tour is not. Why is she talking about Linky? Didn't Laura try? Oh, I just read that. The vigil in Tennessee is scheduled for the anniversary next month. I really hope not. I heard this clip of Tiffany the other day talking about like I guess she was fighting with Bullhorn Betty, which is fucking hilarious. Like these fucking people. I can't. Bullhorn Betty's like, get off your duff and go down there and do things. These people are so fucking narcissistic. Like, I can't believe how many narcissistic people there are, on here that are involved in this case. It's really amazing. And it's quite interesting to watch. But, they all think they're doing something, which nobody's fucking doing anything except causing drama everywhere they go, right? They all think they're accomplishing something. Then you have the people that went down there like Laura, who did absolutely nothing. Like, what did you accomplish while you were down there? She's like, I accomplished some things. What did you accomplish, Laura? Just give me one thing that you accomplished that helped the case, that helped, fucking Summer be found or something. What did you do? Did you go around the town and pass flyers out? Did you do anything worthwhile? None of these fucking people do anything worthwhile. All they're doing is going down there to try to make their channels grow. That's really what it's about. It's so fucking selfish. It's so fucking selfish. The reason that these people are doing this shit. Because anybody with a brain could see right through it. They're all doing it so that they could grow their channels. No, you can't tell me. Okay. You can't tell me there's not a fucking person on here that has, gained a following, a little following. Okay. Like, I never even thought 2 people would watch my channel. And you get this, like, I guess it's like a high in a sense of like when people start following you that you want to keep the momentum going. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work like that on YouTube. It's very hard to keep that momentum constantly going unless you're really being, if you're trying to be a real YouTuber. I'm saying, like, at one point in time, I did want to make this like a legit channel, but that was back in like my mid 30s. Now, I don't really, whatever. It is what it is. I would still like to make like a legitimate channel where I do something, but I wouldn't do it on here. There's too many drama videos and it'll never work. I was actually thinking of just like starting a whole separate channel for DIY stuff because like there's no point of putting it on this channel. This channel's, it's ruined basically, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Like these people, that's what they're doing. And they can sit here and lie and be like, oh, I don't care about my channel and I don't care about making money. But you do, dude, because you're here and your fucking channel's monetized and you're fucking doing things to try to get people to watch your channel, whether you want to fucking admit it or not. That's why we come on here, right? Some of us, not so much. I mean, if I wanted to legitimize my channel, A, I wouldn't do it on here. And B, I would try to be, more consistent with uploading. And I'd pick a topic and stick to that one topic. And that's it, But I'm like, these fucking people, like, it's so blaringly obvious to anybody with a brain that that's what they're doing. They're just trying to get people to watch them so that they get more money. And you could sit here and pretend that that's not why, but why are you still going live about the same fucking thing? You're in the momentum and you're trying to keep that momentum up, And you know that if you stop talking about that subject that all these people followed you for, you're not going to have as many views. So it like pushes you to keep going and going and going with this bullshit. And it's happened to all of us. We've all gotten caught in this trap, but they want you to keep going and going and going and go talk about something else. I would love for one of them, like Tiffany, go on your channel and talk about your life. And let's see how many people sit in your chat. Like when you're talking just about yourself, don't put Summer Wells in the title and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I have a separate calligraphy channel. I'd never do it on my regular where I talk too much shit. Oh, you guys send that to me. But, and I won't comment on this page. But yeah, I mean, that's what these people are doing. So, she's yelling, get off your duff. And Tiffany's like, when I go down there, oh, wait, hold on. When I go down there, it's going to be for me and my spiritual journey. And I'm like, wait a second. Why would you go down there for yourself? Why would you go down there for spiritual reasons? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? First of all, you have to leave the state of Rhode Island first. That's the first step, which you never do. But second of all, you're going to go down there for yourself? Or I thought you were like, the godmother of the Summer Wells community. So I thought you would, I would think a normal answer would be that you're going to go down there for Summer Wells, not for yourself. But okay. Because that's what everybody went down there for. They went down there for themselves. Every fucking person who went down there for themselves, first and foremost, because they, saw the momentum that people were getting by covering this case and they wanted in on it. Laura, Born Betty. Marissa. They all were like, let me run down there because you put Summerwell's name in the fucking title and you're guaranteed to people are gonna be watching. They're gonna be fucking watching. Moose Knuckle made so much money from Cash's murder while harassing the family. It's really sick. Does TM even leave the house except to go to Dunkin' Donuts? Not really. I mean, all right. To give her the benefit of the doubt, the bulk of our friendship was during COVID lockdown, but even prior to then, I would say no, not that often. I don't even think she's ever been on a plane. I think she's only left like the Northeast once in her entire life. So, like, she doesn't do much. I can't see her ever traveling down there. Mm-mm. I can't see her traveling down there. I just can't. You know? So like tell me what you're accomplishing. Now, mind you, I have to I hate taking sides between two idiots, but I kind of do have to agree with Bullhorn Betty in the sense that like what are you accomplishing sitting in your fucking house? You know what I'm saying? Like what exactly have you accomplished to help out this situation sitting in your house? But then at the same time, what did, bullshit Betty accomplish going down there? Nothing. Because like if I were to go down there, I would want to make the trip worthwhile. And like I personally, me, Leanna, I have nothing to contribute. There's really nothing I could do to help the case except for maybe go around and post some flyers about her. That would really be the only thing. The only other thing I would do is try to contact people who have access to search things like drones and what is that, like that channel Adventures with Purpose, where they actually go somewhere with a fucking purpose. They have the sonar equipment and the radar, whatever the hell it is that they use to find people who are missing in the water, maybe divers, something, just something, somebody who can help people that have infrared equipment, I don't know, just something. These people did nothing. They did fucking nothing. They went down there and they really just collected a bunch of hearsay, which is completely fucking worthless in the case. This person saying this and that person saying that, and people talking shit. All right, we get it. The Wells are dirty people who use drugs, and they're fucking weird and poor, and we get it. We get it. We totally get it, but none of that shit's helping the case. Absolutely nothing is helping the case. None of it. Also wearing a pink Fenty sandals. Oh my god. They had to e-beg for things I already own. Yeah. Yeah. These people are just basically taking vacations and traveling the country on other people's dime. That's really what they're doing. They lie to people and tell them, oh, we're going here. And then they end up at a Trump rally, which I just like, get the fuck over Trump. Move on. Move the fuck on from Trump, please. Please. He's done. He's not going to be president again. Get over it. Just move the fuck on. I'm not saying like, I think it's important to keep the case alive and active. And that's why, I watch, I've been watching a lot of, what's that show? Fucking True Crime Daily. Is that it? And like there's people on there who have cold cases that they're on the show to keep the case in the media and keep people's attention on it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just that these people are going about it in the wrong way and they're not keeping the right type of attention on it. Really, the only attention that these people need to bring to this case is that there's a little girl still missing, and that's it. All this other bullshit is exactly that, just total bullshit. And then they're all sitting there like surprised, like, oh my God, this person ended up being a fucking full of shit and this person's a scammer. Dude, hello, it's the fucking internet. It's the internet, dude. People are going to jump on things. Unfortunately, it's disgusting, but people are going to jump on things like this to capitalize off of it. This is a new way for scammers to make money, and it's fucking gross, but it is. It's a popular genre on YouTube. Anybody could go look at the analytics of other true crime channels and see, the numbers. And there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be attracted to that. They're going to come here and they're going to try to fucking do what they can to make money and fame off of it. Whatever it is. Like that guy, JLR, that guy's been around for years doing this shit. This isn't new. The Summer Wells case the laundry case, this isn't new. This is his shtick, dude. He's been doing this since he got out of prison. He's been hopping case to case to case, following these cases around, trolling Facebook groups. There's a group of people that go in and they make these Facebook groups about these cases. And I still haven't figured out if they profit off of it or what. But he was part of those groups. And that's how I first met him. Not met him, but you know what I'm saying? That's how I first became aware of him. And it's disgusting. They go against the green for money. Yeah. Well, some people do. And it's like, dude, nothing's getting accomplished. It saddens me to hear that people would go down, during this vigil for her and turn it into a shit show. It really does sadden me. I can't with his BDS. Oh, Social Fade. He fucking creeped me out so bad that I looked into him back then. I searched his name and I was the blank stare on his face to me just says it all. Like that blank stare when he's holding up like these weird pictures and I don't know, dude. He would make like little dolls and like tape the fucking face, like print out these pictures. I'm like, man, this guy must spend tons of money on printer ink. It's like printer ink's expensive. Unless he goes to like Staples. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But he must spend an exorbitant amount of money on printer ink because he's like constantly just printing things out. And it was so weird and creepy. Like I was so creeped out by that guy the minute I saw him. His blank expression it's fucking weird. It's just fucking weird. But he's a sociopath. He's a fucking sociopath. It's like him, Bullhorn Betty, all these people, every single one of them. And it's so funny because they're like fighting each other. And it's like, dude, you guys are all the same. When the fuck are you going to see that? You know what I'm saying? You're all here for the same reason and you all have the same intentions and the same motives. Not one of those fucking people genuinely gives a shit about this little girl. Not fucking one of them. Because if they did, they would stop talking about it, not get involved in this drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Just stop fucking pretending already. Nobody believes it. Well, I guess some people do, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think Tiffany's the grossest one of all because she really goes to like the fullest extent to really try to make it like she cares about this girl. She has these like creepy prayer things on her channel. Like, I don't watch her, but I have seen some things and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing, dude? Where she just like puts candles on there, like Summer's birthday, whatever the fuck. Like, it's fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird the way she talks about it, the way she thinks that she has some type of ownership about this girl. I mean, she really goes to like the extent. Some of the rest of them, I have to give them credit. They don't even try to pretend like they give a shit about her. Like, they're not very good at it. But she like goes to like the extra degree to really pretend. And I think it's because she knows how to mimic other, people like her, like these like chameleons, right? They know how to mimic emotions. And just like watching the Johnny Depp trial, right? We could all tell that Amber's emotions just are not coming across genuine. I mean, most of us could tell. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things that happen when you're upset, when you're crying, when you're going through something, when you're talking about something traumatic that just can't be faked, And it's very obvious that she's faking things and that she's lying. And I feel like I could see that in other people here. It's like her care and love for this girl that she's never met, that she has no ownership of. It's just so fucking over the top. And she knows that there's other women in the world that really do truly care about this little girl. And she's like taking advantage of that. She's taking advantage of these people's emotions. It's like this giant emotional manipulation that she's doing to people. And it's fucking just creepy. It's weird and it's creepy because I really just don't think, how do you care that much about somebody that you've never fucking met in your life? Why is this little girl, of all the other little girls in the world that are missing right now, because there's fucking hundreds and thousands, who even knows? I don't know the number, but there's a lot of people missing right now in this world. A lot of little girls that have gone missing. Why don't you care about those other girls? Why are you so fucking attached to this little girl? Make it make sense. Because I get emotional about any kid that's missing. It's horrible. It's absolutely terrible to hear stories about children missing. But I can't get emotionally attached to just one case like that. It's fucking very, very weird. Very weird. Why does she act like that in her 30s? Why isn't she out with friends or dating? I don't know, CK. I really can't tell you. I really just can't tell you that. MDO, when she said to her hubby that BSJ would knock her up. Ew. Oh, imagine what that baby would look like. Just saying. Just saying. That would be. Imagine what that baby would look like with those genetics meshing together. Oh my God, that's so scary. I just think it's fucking gross, dude. The whole fucking thing is gross. David Dotson, Jody Sue, Summer, 3 boys, Don, Candace, Grandma, all gone from that area. Talk about weird. I just got one question about that case that I find really fucking weird, that I feel like, I don't know, maybe other people do question. Why was that little boy, the neighbor, the kid, Hunter? I watched his interview with the interview room or whatever that guy's name is, Chris McDonough. Why was that little boy so attached to this little girl? It's fucking weird. Why isn't anybody looking into that aspect? Because I don't know, man. I just, that something about that kid just didn't sit right with me during that interview. Something just didn't sit right with me with that kid. And I just can't put my finger on it. And it's not that far for people, out of the realm of possibilities to think that a 14, 15-year-old little boy would be capable of doing something like that, because it has happened before. Look at that story that just happened with the little girl, and her cousin killed her when she was riding her bike home. These things do happen. Hunter is 16 and getting married. Yeah, see, that's fucking weird, dude. All his yawning in the interview put me right to sleep. I just think it's weird that he had this connection to this 5-year-old little girl when he's 15. He's 10 years older. I don't know. Most 15-year-old boys don't care about 5-year-old little girls, unless they're family. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking weird. That whole thing has just creeped me out, because why, first of all, why would the mom even invite him to play with her? Their age difference is too much, way too much. Unless she was in her head thinking he could play a babysitter type of role while she's busy doing other things. But it's bizarre. I heard, that there's some weird kind of relationship or whatever going on between her and that kid. I've heard all the allegations about her giving him weed and whatever, alcohol and all that kind of shit. But it's still weird to me. I'm sorry. It's still weird that he was so, telling Chris McDonough that he's oh yeah, I liked hanging out with Summer and I took this big brother role on. And I'm why? That's fucking weird, dude. Most 15-year-old little boys just aren't interested in hanging out with 5-year-old little girls. I don't know. I just find something really fucking strange about that. And nobody's looked into this kid. Or maybe they have. I don't know. It's weird. He was suspected of an inappropriate relationship with Summer's mom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's fucking weird. What happened to Judith? Hold on a second. Sorry. Let me scroll up here. But I don't know. We could sit here and speculate. My husband and I got hit Monday transporting our riding lawnmower. Oh no. Oh my God. Dude, I can't tell you. I'm glad you guys are okay. I'm sorry about the loss of your trailer and stuff, but thank God it was the trailer and not you guys. Jeez. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many times I've been like driving and like I look over and I just see people like not even looking at the road and just staring at their phones like down in their laps. Like I'm just like, oh my, it's really scary. Is that really Dana? We're doing good, but I'm still a bit confused. Well, if it is, hi Dana. Haven't seen you in a little bit. It's been a while. I'm happy you're okay though. Long story, got a huge scrape on my leg that got infected, so I need to stay off it. Oh shit, girl, what happened? You'll have to text me and let me know. I'm asking Dana because there's people. There was a clone kind of going around with your name on it a while back. So, well, it wasn't really a clone per se, but you got dragged. Oh shit, by a dog or by a car? Mm. Speaking of which, I have a great friend on here who's been updating me. They watch the news, I don't, so they've been updating me anytime there's stories about the Long Island serial killer on the news. So recently they had a story where they said that they released all this new information and blah 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 blah. So I go to the website, and again, I I'm trying to understand. There, to me, in my head, there has to be some type of motive that the cops have doing this, because it's really weird. It's just I mean, they say that their motive is, looking for the public's help, but the information that they're dropping is really kind of useless and not really anything that we didn't already know. I mean, they have confirmed some things that haven't been confirmed before, but I looked on, I looked on the website before, and I'm reading, and there's really nothing that I personally, since I've been following the case so closely, that I didn't know prior. Um, so I don't know. It's very weird because they're trying to like make it like they're dropping all this new information, but they're actually not. I see you with a phone in hand. I will run you off the road now. Yeah. Mm. Very, very strange. Dada, it's been a long time since you've been in here. Last I've seen you, you you kind of went with Tiffany down that road. Not saying like you chose. I just haven't seen you in here since pretty much since I stopped talking to her. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. But then again, a lot of people left and stopped coming in here, and now they've come back, which I knew would happen. I totally knew that would happen. God, I'm starving right now. I've been working full time and been really busy. Yeah, I haven't really seen you on YouTube at all. I feel like our community, I said this the other day, like kind of just like dispersed, and like people are going all different ways. Some people are like so involved in the Summer Wells case. Other people are involved in the Johnny Depp thing. I got to play for you guys one of these recordings that I watched the other day of this. What happened with Lanky, Rachel? Let me see if I can find it, because I think you guys, I don't know, a lot of people might not have heard this thing in its entirety. And it's a, hold on, let me see if I can find it in my history. Um, it's real, dude. This girl's fucked. And I hope the jury gets to hear these things, because I feel like it's so important. I'm like skipping all over the place today with my topics here, but I feel like it's so important because the little clips that they're getting. I mean, I know that there's probably not enough time to play all these things in their full entirety, so they're trying to, clip it down. But I feel like some of these clips, like, they really need to be played. Let me see if I can find this. It's a reaction of a reaction, so oh my god. I just passed Wendy's video from last night. It's in my history. And that fucking thumbnail's terrifying. Oh my god. I think it's Jasmina. I didn't even know she was still around, that lady. Good to know. I listened to this last night. It had to be after I watched Wendy's. So let me go back up here and see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I think this is it. I think this is it. All right. I don't know who this guy is. He popped up in my thing because now my whole thing, whatever, suggested is like Johnny Depp. It's like so annoying. YouTube's algorithm just really sucks lately. I don't know. It's like either if you watch one thing, like the other day I was watching this jewelry making video and now like all I'm getting is jewelry making videos, right? But like if you watch one thing, it'll just continuously keep putting that same thing in your algorithm, or I mean in your, suggested or whatever. And then it'll like mix in like the weirdest things, like a video like where this guy bought his mom a turtle. Like, why is that in my suggested? I never watched anything like that about turtles. The fuck? I don't know. It's just like getting really annoying. And then it like stops putting other things. Like I don't see certain people like at Burnt Toast. I know she's been off for a while now because bullshit Betty. But when she was here, like her lives weren't popping up for some reason. I wasn't getting any notifications. All right, let's listen to this. Hold on. I hope this doesn't fuck up my computer, but it probably will, because we know that my fucking thing sucks. Share screen. I feel like this one is. Let me see if I could hold on a second. You know what? Before I do that, I want to see if there's a link to the actual just recording so I don't have to play this guy's video. Because this shit is very, very telling. New audio released. Hold on a second. Oh, he did put a link to this in here. God damn it. I thought he did. Part of the audio is a little lower, but becomes quite loud after. Let me just make sure this is the one that I was. All right, so he didn't put a link, but I'm pretty sure I know what the video. I know which channel it's on. It's on that Incredibly Average, I think. All right, we'll listen to this one, and then hold on a second. This one's interesting. She's just so. It might have been played in court, but like, it's. Someone is talking about Linky to get attention. I heard about that, Carla. I was listening to Mandolin a little bit last night, and I heard about that. And I just don't. That person is really just needs to go the fuck away entirely. They're fucking just evil. All right, like who cares if Linky writes a million comments? Like, really? Come on. You need to make a video about that. All right, so hold on. Oh, why am I playing? All right, wait, hold on a second. That's weird. Now it's gonna keep muting me. This fucking thing is so annoying. I hate StreamYards.
That's all. This adventure as a happy ending, and this is a audio which actually there are several audios which have been released in the trial.
Funny.
This one is part of those.
He's got a hardcore like Italian
some of
American
those audios
accent.
have been used, but in snippets, so they haven't been played completely. But they're available for the audience both to download and to hear.
Did you watch their hands yet? No.
I
still don't think they're doing hand signals.
But those audios are also available.
All right, let me.
But I was listening
he just said where they're available.
Website of the Virginia court below.
All right.
But I was listening, like should be somewhere there. Anyway, if I find out, I link it below. But I was listening to it. For the first part, there is a lot of nothing, and
because it's not linked.
It's also empty. There's a lot of noise. And JD is playing a little bit of guitar at certain point, but then it captured my my ear when all of a sudden I think she asked Johnny for a Uber or something. So Johnny calls I think the security or the driver.
Yeah, he never.
But she doesn't want a driver. She's taking a Uber. But anyway,
all right.
Then she's gone. He started playing guitars a little
This
bit.
is the one I was
Just
telling
like
you guys
guitar.
about the other day.
Actually, I wish that the audio was a little bit better and he played a little bit more guitar. That was actually kind of cool. At least for me, that I'm a singer as well. So
okay, come on, dude.
anyway,
get on with it.
All of a sudden, she's coming back, and it seems like.
All right, hold on. Let me fast forward this a little bit,
and I just want you to pay attention to her voice. I missed this part. Let's go together. I think there's also a part that you've heard already, but let's go. Okay, they're coming back in.
It's hard to hear because she's like walking or something. Whoever's recording it is moving.
Already, when she says "thank you so much," there's a tone in her voice that I can't explain. I couldn't explain right away, but then when I heard the rest, it made sense. That tone didn't seem genuine when she said, "Oh, thank you so much."
Watch
feels like
hands.
Much more. You will see. I thank you so much, like in spite. Like a little bit with spite.
I'm reacting to a reaction video right now.
What?
It's really bad. This is the one I was. Hold on. Whoa. I'm going to play it from my phone because this thing is just being an asshole. Oh my God, I hate this thing. Oh wait, that's me. Oh my God. All right, can you guys hear me? I had to turn the sound off for a second. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I can't get my old self off, though. That's the problem. Shit. Wait. Nope. It's only letting me edit meme. Hold on a second. Fuck. This ain't gonna work. Let me share the audio. Oh my God, the echo. Oh! How could I do this? Oh, I need headphones. All right. That's how I could do it. Hold on a second. Because this is my piece of shit computer. For some reason, it fucking, every time I try to share a video, it like kicks me off my stream. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate this thing with a fucking passion. Every time I try to share a video, it'll keep just kicking me off. I hate you, YouTube. Let me see if this works. If I listen to it with headphones. All right. Much better. And then let me share. I have to unshare. And then, hold on a second. How annoying. I don't know what the fuck. Share screen. So I have to do it like this. Let's see if this works. Hold on. I'm gonna try it. There we go. Now I can remove myself. All right, let's see if this works. Where'd my screen go? Wow, this is such a pain in the ass. Why is it so low?
Liar and shallow. I understand.
Oh, there we go.
you heard, see soccer, and he says something like, "Don't bring in into my face," something into his face.
Do you guys hear? It's very hard to hear what they're saying.
It's really mean. Like they almost frightened me actually. What in the way they're like, "Whoa, this like." I don't know what happened exactly the contest, but whatever altercation you might have,
Oh my god, this is just not working.
coming,
Ugh, I don't know what the fuck. I can't do this. What is going on? All right, now it's just lost audio to everything. I give up. I give up. Ah! All right, never mind. I can't share it apparently. StreamYards is not letting me be a YouTuber. I hate this thing so much. It's so annoying. Hold on. I'm going to have to restart my laptop now. Forget it. Sorry. Tried streaming something. Ain't going to work. I don't know what the fuck. Every time I try to share something. Why is this thing coming on here? Every fucking time I try to share audio on here, I get the same problem that it tells me my mic isn't connected. So fucking weird. No, it's all right, Andy. I gotta get off here soon anyway, but I'm so mad. I just don't know what the fucking problem is. It's like I wrote to StreamYards and they can't give me an answer as to why it does that on my laptop. I don't know if it happens to other people with Macs that their laptops do that, but every time I try to share a screen, the weirdest thing is when I open my phone, it does it too. So like sometimes I'll just turn my phone on while I'm live and it'll just all of a sudden say that my mic is unconnected on my laptop. And I'm like, why would my phone affect my laptop? Makes no sense. Zero sense. Well, anyway, that was the same one. um, that was the same one that I was telling you guys about the other day where she's just like, she sounds psychotic. First of all, I don't know if she's drunk or whatever in the live, but in the video, like I don't know what was going on prior to this whole situation, but she's like taunting the shit out of him and she's like such an asshole. She's laughing at him, she's making fun of him for, doing 21 Jump Street. She's really, really belittling him. And I'm just like, somebody who's being abused, like you're just not gonna do that to your abuser. You're not gonna taunt them, you're not gonna sit there and make fun of them, criticize them. Like it just I think he's recording it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it has to be him because at one point in time she walks away and he's playing the guitar and you hear her just keep coming back. The trials made me like Johnny Depp even more. I never watched 21 Jump Street. I never watched that show ever. I was probably a little young at the time when that was like popular, I don't I remember knowing who he was, but I don't think I ever watched that show. Trials made me like more. They both playing everybody. I don't think they're both playing everybody. I think she is. Do I think? Listen, he's been pretty. In my opinion, he's been pretty open and honest about his own behavior, which you just don't see from her at all, at all. Oh, I meant to ask you the other day. Kind of weird, chick, because this video from Russell Brand pops up in my feed, and I couldn't listen to the whole thing. I can't listen to that guy, but it was funny because it was like the Johnny Depp distraction. I think that's what he titled it. And I was like, oh, I'm like, is this where chick got this shit from? That's the thing I think, Amy. I think she's done just as much drugs, if not more, than he did. She acts like she didn't, and she's this innocent victim, and, she only did drugs to be the cool girlfriend. But I think that you don't get into a relationship with somebody. I mean, my ex-boyfriend hid some of his drug use from me. But you know, he smoked a lot of weed. I knew that. He took pills sometimes. I knew that. But you know, when he was doing like hardcore shit, he hid that from me because I wasn't into it. You know, he only did around me what I was comfortable with him doing, which was, you know, weed and stuff. I mean, we took shrooms and whatever, but he wouldn't, you know, none of the hardcore shit. He would never do that in front of me because he knew I wasn't okay with it. So I just personally feel like that's how it rolls. And, you know, maybe it's not like that in every situation, but like if he's doing blow in front of her, then she must have been doing it with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't meet somebody that's doing that in front of you that very comfortably has their cocaine box out, right? And like has it like sitting in their fucking living room, and you don't do it with them ever. Like I just don't buy that. I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't. Cocaine, from my experience, like I've never done it, but it's not the type of drug that people really advertise that they do. Almost everybody I know that does it, they hide it. You know, and then they're always like, yeah, I only do it like on New Year's Eve. Like they all lie about it. Everybody I know who does it lies about it. And everybody I know who does it hides it. You know, they don't really like publicly advertise it. Sometimes people do, but not publicly, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like, you know, in a intimate setting, they might ask you, hey, you want to do bump, you know, or something, but like not, it's not like weed, you know, where like people have no problem admitting that they smoke weed all the time. It's a more kind of secluded drug. And I feel like they probably met and she knew that he was doing that and she was doing it with him. Russell Brand seems to want to get the Alex Jones crowd. Yeah, it seems like he's into some conspiracy shit. Amber killed her best friend under DUI when she was 16. What? Wait. What? Amber killed her best friend. Are you serious? She killed her best friend? Is that real? I didn't hear that. Holy shit. I agree. Chick RB makes very right wing comments. Watch Blow with Jay-Z. He has repeated some lines from the movie. Has he? I saw that movie once a long time ago. God, I hated mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms were a trip, to say the least. I'm serious. It's just coming out now. Like, there's like legit proof of this. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. I think she has a very shady past. I mean, you don't become like that. They say a lot of people who have borderline personality disorder, it comes out of, or any of the cluster B disorders, I would assume, you know, it comes out of like sociopathy or antisocial personality disorder or psychopathy, comes out of either extreme neglect or like extreme overindulgence as children. It could be from either one. And it seems like to me that like I don't know what her family life was exactly and who believes her anyway, but there's definitely something seriously going on with this girl, that this has been a problem throughout her entire life. She's had anger issues. She's been, you know, violent. She's been hostile. She's been argumentative. I mean, I heard about the sister and the ex-girlfriend. Like, do I think Johnny Depp is perfect? No. I listened to their relationship and it just, that this fight that I was just trying to play, it's so immature. You know, it's so immature. Like both of them, you know, on both parts. Like she's just way over the top, you know. He's saying things too, but she's, you know, way over the top with the immaturity level. And it's like it probably made him immature. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get in like entangled in these fights with people like that, they start kind of bringing you down to their level. We see it here on YouTube all the time. You know, like people start fighting and then they, you know, somebody who might not necessarily act like that, if they're fighting with somebody who's extremely immature and says really fucked up shit, they'll start acting like that just because they're fighting with that person. That was the funniest thing that just popped into my head the other day. When Laura's playing this thing, I mean, not the other day, just now. When Laura's playing this video that with whatever, Tiffany's fighting with this girl or talking to this girl on stream, she starts yelling at the girl at one point in time. And Laura's like, in the 4 years I've known Tiffany, I've never heard her get like that. And I'm like, what? Like, dude, are you serious, Laura, right now? You never heard her fucking flip out on somebody? Like, where the fuck have you been, dude? Where the fuck have you been? There will always be people who are toxic together, although they are okay. But Amber is full of toxic with everyone. It seems that way. Like, toxic people can bring out the toxicity in you. It reminds me of this argument that I had with my aunt after my mom passed away, where my aunt is just fucking so immature. The shit that she's saying to me is just so fucking immature, you know? And I'm like, I really like was trying to hold my own in the fight, not trying to like stoop down to her level, but it was like kind of hard. But she kept like repeating to me, get help, you really need help. You know, like she kept repeating the same things to me over and over and over again. And it was so fucking weird. And it's like that same thing. Laura lies. Yeah, she lies a lot. I was just dying beef the other day. She was simping so hard for Tiffany, like, and we all know why. We know she's trying to impress her. And the funniest thing is that Tiffany actually hates when Laura stands up for her and speaks for her. Like, if there's one thing you could do to her, that girl that she hates, that's it. Do not fucking stand up for her, speak for her, especially if you're Laura. And she just like, I don't know, she loves to do it. Because I think in her head, she's like, you know, I'm going to stand up for Tiffany on my channel. You notice how she let Tiffany come up on her channel the other day, but that would never happen. I don't think Tiffany would ever fucking give her a link on her channel. Has Laura ever been on her channel? Not ever. I'm saying like since, since she's been in the Summer Wells community and got all these subscribers. Hey, Novemberine. Do you think that she's ever had Laura up on her panel? Because I don't know though. I haven't been on her channel, so I can't say. But her ass kissing Tiffany is disgusting. It really is, Crazy Gemini. It's mind blowing to me. Mind blowing. I'm like, Laura, like how pathetic do you want to make yourself look at this point? Because that's all I see. You look pathetic. You look desperate, and you look pathetic because this girl has like said horrible things about your kids. She's fucked you over so many times. She's blocked you. You know, I heard Laura saying, you know, Tiffany's a stand-up person because she reached out to me, you know, when I was going through whatever, right? Her ex passing. And she's like, there's people that I thought would reach out to me that didn't. I don't know if I'm one of those people, but I'm not reaching out to you, dude. Like, those days are over. I have I sympathize with the situation for your kids' sake, but for you, no, I don't. I don't need to reach out to you. There's no reason for me or anybody else that you've treated horribly on here to reach out to you and say that they're sorry and express their condolences to you, because at the end of the day, we know that you really don't fucking care. Lawyer, showgirl, lawyer, music producer, journalist, FBI. The best was Hartley clipped her the other day, and she's like, in my professional opinion. And like, you go in the comment section, and like, out of all the things that she said in that video, that's the one thing that everybody's like, what professional opinion? Like, what the fuck are you a pro at? Laura needs someone, and TM doesn't mind being used like that. I think that they both need someone right now, you know? They're running out of allies. She complained about her numbers were tanking, and now I heard her say her numbers are headed in the right direction. Who's that? Laura? She complained about her numbers tanking? Oh my God, dude. Well, that's why. I mean, I was listening, and that's what actually like caught my ear and made me like continue listening, was that she's sitting there defending her. And then as she's defending her, she stops the video and points out the fact that Tiffany gets 600 people, 600 to 400 people in her chat every time she goes live. And I'm like, why? Like, that's what you pay attention to. You're not even like paying attention to like the situation. You're paying attention to the numbers. And you always fucking give yourself away. You always give your motive up all the time. And it's like, like, why do people not realize that? That's why in my opinion, that's why I feel like she wants to befriend Tiffany. There's something in it for her. For me, I got 98 people in here. There's no reason for her to try to fucking kiss my ass. She ain't gonna get nothing from me. I'm not on here enough. I mean, in the true crime community, there's nothing for her to gain from me. So I feel like she only really attaches herself to people that she has something to gain from. She is in the Summer Wells drama, pretty much social feed, where she's trying to find some drama. When I heard her streaming, right? She streamed, who played it the other day? Mandolin. Streaming Jenna Moon. I'm like, dude, you're talking about people being hard up for content, and you're streaming somebody who none of the new people in your fucking, chat know even who the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you're sitting there talking about people being hard up for content, but you're streaming somebody like, I'm not saying this, no offense to Jenna Moon or anything, but like, how many subscribers does she have? How many people are even in her chats that are even listening to her? That like, why would you even bother streaming them? Why are you even concerned with what they're saying? Heard covering one eye. There are also many. What do you mean? What are you talking about, chick? There's always a motive where purpose is concerned. Yeah. Selling her soul to the devil for money. She's done that so many times. That's her thing on here. But she says she wouldn't do that, but that's exactly what she actually does do. Is, sell her soul to the devil every time. Just for more subscribers. Appropriate balls just in time for lunch. Woo. Someone she won't even name because she doesn't want to go. Wait, hold on. Someone she won't even name because she doesn't want to give them a view. Who's that, Beefers? If you don't grow, you must go is the Laura way. Yeah, she just wants to, I'm just like, dude, you don't know how sad you look going back to the same person who's screwed you over multiple times already. It looks pathetic, dude. Like, you gotta like, I mean, who cares? I don't care at the end of the day. You want to look like you want to look desperate and pathetic? That's up to you, but hungry, but she'll bite on this one because it's that time of the month. Ugh. She only simps when she could benefit. That's exactly it. She only simps when she could benefit from it. It's just really funny because she's always like, why do people care? Why do people care about me? Why do people care? Why do people talk about me? But you get yourself involved in shit that has nothing to do with you all the time. So why do you care? Why do you care about what other people have to say? It's the same thing. You're doing the same thing that you're wondering why other people do to you. Like, make it make sense. What's going on with the balls here? Google celebrities covering one eye. Oh no, I can't with that shit, girl. With the freaking what is it? What do they call it? The Illuminati bullshit? Is that what you're talking about? Or the devil worshipping celebrities, cults that they think exist. Girl, Where's my little thing? I gotta finish my nails here. I've been like putting it off. Anyway. Reaping despair. Crazy, but who he simps for. Who is that? I said Laura should change her name to Voices Behind My Balls. Oh my God. Like when that girl was getting a lot of attention, Laura was simping for her. She attaches herself onto, I mean, she's so mad about, what's that guy? Justice for All. She's so mad that he got all those viewers off of interviewing Jose. She's so fucking salty about that. I'm like, because she can't, no matter how hard she tries, she just can't get, that consistent 400 viewers in her chat or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? She always tries to hop onto these like hot topics that people cover, but she can never secure that viewership from it like other people can. He had that. She's like, and he blew up just because of that. I've been covering this case. Da, 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 da. She's like, so she gets so mad when other people get the attention that she wants for things. So it's either she either hates on you because she's jealous, or she simps for you to try to gain. It's always looking to gain. And let me just ask you a question. How fucking long are you going to work on that goddamn website, girl? Nobody goes to that website. I'd love to see like the traffic on that website. That you're like fucking up until 5 o'clock in the morning working on that fucking thing. What is like, dude, she's constantly working on this website and it's just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. People just want simplicity when it comes to shopping. When I go on websites where like I can't see the products good or it's confusing because hers is, not to be an asshole, but her fucking website is confusing as fuck. It's very hard to navigate. Like, just simplify it, dude. What are you doing? Why do you always have to go above and beyond? Like, less is more, dude. I'm just saying. As a shopper, like yesterday, I've been making jewelry for years. Not like I want to do some metal smithing, but I was supposed to take classes years ago, but I couldn't because my husband had to work at night when I was supposed to take my class. But, which, by the way, I just realized I still paid for those classes. They wouldn't refund my money, so I still have to take them. I just don't know when the fuck I'm gonna have time to take them. This was before Jesse started playing hockey, so anyway, exactly, Beefer. She only sells the candles to people on YouTube. So what do you need this website for? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. But just simplify it. Her website is so fucking confusing. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I make jewelry, so I go on this website yesterday, and like, it's just so complicated. This one website, right? To like, I'm looking at it on my phone, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't even see like what I'm looking at. It's so small. Like, they need to fix this shit for phone because most people nowadays are shopping on their phones. I don't really know many people. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but like, I pretty much do everything from my phone. The only reason I use my laptop is either to go on StreamYards or graphic design shit. That, like, other than that, like, I really don't use my laptop for the internet. So I prefer to shop on my phone, like, I don't know. It's just easier for me to just shop on my phone. And I like websites that are tailored to that. Her shit is just so confusing because you'll click on a candle, right? And there'll be like 10 different fucking versions of this candle. And like, just which fucking picture is like, I just don't get it. Have you ever gone to a shopping website before? Like, if you're buying a shirt, right, they don't show you 10 different shirts. They only show you the shirt that you're getting, unless the shirt comes in different colors. Then they'll show you maybe the different colors of the shirt. But they're not going to show you 10 different shirts with 10 different styles on them. Like, her shit's like, it's so confusing. It's so confusing. You go to like try to navigate through it, and it's just, I'm like, what is this? Like, why do you have a picture of this which candle is it? Which candle is it exactly are you selling? Just take the picture. I don't know. She just has to simplify it. Simplify it down to like, here, I'm selling this candle in this shape with this. And that's the one candle. I mean, I've seen other people's like work and websites, especially now since I've been making these concrete things. I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, dude, her shit's so confusing. It's just so disorganized and confusing. Just like, it just needs to be simplified into, here's the candle that you want, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? One candle, one picture, or maybe two pictures at the most. But she had a successful web design company before and knows what she's doing, even though the template is hosted by Wix. I know. Yeah, I know. She web designed my ass, dude. She does not, clearly, she might have some like HTML coding experience, which like anybody could fucking do. But I do not believe that she was a fucking web designer or had a web design company. I haven't looked at her candles in a while, so I don't know what's going on there. No idea what the hell is going on there, but I'm sure they're still, you know. I don't know why she doesn't look at what other people are doing and just like say to herself, okay, you know, this makes sense. 11:11 make a wish. It's very simple to just make fucking, I told her when we were friends, I'm like, why don't you just like make a Facebook page and then put your shit on there? Because like nobody's Googling candles, and like, where's her candle company? If you want to go buy a candle right now and you type in candles into Google, right? Her website's not coming up. I mean, dude, you're so like, your website's so low on the list. It's probably like 400, 500 pages in on Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you search her exact name, then her website will come up. But if you're just searching to buy candles, her website's not coming up. That's why I don't understand why she's putting so much fucking time into this website when it's like, dude, just find somewhere like an Instagram page or a Facebook page or a blog, list the candles, right? And that's it. Boom, done. PayPal, something. I don't know. Why are you putting so much work into this fucking website that people really aren't and haven't been for the last like 10 years doing websites anymore? More people just have like a blog site, and that's where they either sell from there or they'll use like a third party, like, you know, Etsy or something. But like nobody's making their own websites really. I mean, some people do, but like there's this brand of there's this girl I follow on here. She's a nail artist, right? And she sells her own line of it's called Builder Gel, right? So you can make nail extensions. And you go to her website. It's so fucking simple to buy something. It's like so simple. She has each color listed separately. Then she has bundle deals that are together where it comes with like two colors, you know, the base coat, the top coat, and a dehydrator. And then a set of nail tips. And you just select which one you want, what colors you want, and which nail tips you want. And boom, you're done. And it comes with two brushes, right? And it's like so easy. It takes me literally like 2 seconds to order something from her, you know, because it's so neat and it's so simplified. That's what Laura needs to do, is just fucking simplify the shit, dude, down to like, here's this, this is this, this is this, and this is this. These are my candles. Like I was thinking in my head, okay, if I'm making these candles, I don't want to have it where people are like, oh, I want this scent and that scent and this scent. No, because that's not how you're gonna have a successful business, dude. What I would do is I would put out lines every season. So I'd have a summer line of candles that come out with certain scents in the summer, right? Then I'd have a fall line of candles that come out with only fall scents, you know, and then maybe I'd have some like signature scents or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like something like that year round that you could use year round, you know. But for the most part, I feel like to make it easier on myself, I would put it out in seasons, you know, and here's the choices that you have, and that's it. You don't give somebody 90 choices and make yourself harder, because then you have to make each candle to order, dude. That's a pain in the ass. Like you're never gonna get successful if you're, you know, constantly trying to catch up on your fucking orders all the time, which we always hear. Your stuff's gonna go out next week. I'm a little behind, because you're making each candle to order, dude. And that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Before or on Monday. Oh, I already put all my bulbs in, girl. They're already planted. My house is shaking. Are you having an earthquake? Hey, Glare, what's up? Truly mean that I had to calm my mom in Germany down because she's so afraid of attacks of war. Oh shit. Yeah, that's scary, girl. I don't blame you. I don't know, dude. There's just a way to simplify things that just makes it easier, and she's just not doing that. And I just don't like. And so instead, she's focusing all her time on the stupid fucking website that nobody's even gonna go to, except to laugh at her shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you order them, but it's like everybody that she sells to orders is coming from YouTube. So just simplify this shit. You're overcomplicating something that doesn't need to be overcomplicated. Simplify it as much as you can to make it easier, not only on yourself, but on your customers, right? Don't you want to make it easy for the people buying from you? Because there's certain websites that I go to that I just like get overwhelmed with, like Cricut shit, right? The Cricut stuff, that shit's overwhelming, dude. I tell people all the time, like, God bless people who never did this shit before, because I've been doing vinyl and stuff, so I understand everything. But I can't imagine walking into buying one of these Cricut things for the first time and not knowing anything about vinyl or heat press materials or anything like that. And then all of a sudden having to try to figure it out because there's like no manual. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just have to figure it out on your own, which is easy nowadays. I mean, because of YouTube, but like, you know, I can just imagine like it's really fucking overwhelming. I sell more on Facebook than on any other platform. Yeah, that's what I don't get, girl. She like, I told her to make a Facebook place. She was like, nah. And I'm all right, girl. Cause I'm like, who are you in for a website, right? People have to be able to find your website. I can see it if you're going to like local craft shows and shit, right? And you want to have a place for people to go from there if they want to buy your candles again, if they want to reorder them, right? Because the craft show might be only like one day. So, you know, you need a website or a place for them. But then again, you could still have a Facebook page and have people go to the Facebook page, you know, who find your stuff, like, or Instagram, because that's where a lot of people nowadays are building their businesses, on Instagram and Facebook. So more people are shopping there, and you're probably more likely to be found on there than you are just randomly in Google, you know, when there's like fucking how many millions of candle companies out there, you know? And what's making yours stand out? You're not doing anything special. I mean, where's the art in your candles? What are you doing that's so different from everybody else that's pouring wax into a fucking basic plain jar, you know, and slapping a label on it? What makes your shit different? Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything that's making it different. Like Alicia's candles, I could say, are different because she has those, you know, wooden bowls, and those are unique. You don't really see those in the store, you know. But I could go to Walmart and buy a fucking glass jar candle that probably looks 10 times nicer sitting on my table than hers. Just saying. That's probably half the price, you know. I mean, that's what I don't understand. Tom Ford is not a candle maker, CK. That's what kills me. Like, Tom Ford is a fashion house. You know, she only repeats that because that's what Marissa said to her. She thinks Marissa is like some fucking, you know, candle guru or some shit. But like, if I was making candles, I wouldn't. I'd compare to myself, be like, yeah, I'm as good as Volspa because that's a candle company. You know what I'm saying? That now that what's her name? Beef Eggs told me about it. I see it all over the place. And their candles are beautiful. I love the containers that they're in. Like, see, like something like that. I'm like, oh, those are really beautiful containers. Like, I would like to have something like that on my table here. Because the containers are beautiful, you know? But like, I don't know. Tom Ford is a fashion house. Like, just like Ralph Lauren they all started off making clothing, and then they just branded their name out to other entities, bedding, they do candles, they do glasses, they do all different things, and they just basically sell their name to companies that make their shit. He's not a candle maker though. Like, who's the other person that she says? Joe Malone, also not a candle. Like, they're not candle makers. That's not their primary source of income. Their primary business. They didn't start off as candle makers. If you want to compare yourself to a candle brand, be like, yeah, I'm better than Yankee Candles. I'm up there, because that's probably, Yankee Candles is probably one of the most successful, if not the most successful candle company in the world. Like, wouldn't you want that to be your competition? But she's like, yeah, my shit's up there with Joe Malone and Tom Ford, but they're not known for their candles. So why are you comparing yourself to people who aren't even known for making candles to begin with? Marissa, the fashion icon who wears tight polyester crap. Yeah, and like those gift shop shirts from like Hershey Park. Yeah, she's a fashion fucking icon. Yeah, she trashes Yankee. Wait, which one? Volspa? Volspa, whatever you say. Listen, their candles are beautiful. I see them, they sell them in Sephora, and they have beautiful containers. They smell really good. Like, I don't know. I'm like, why are you comparing yourself to a company that's not even fucking known for making candles? Tom Ford, I didn't even know he made candles. you know, just because he makes candles that you could buy in the store that are expensive, so do a million other designers. They sell their name for, housewares and all sorts of shit. And candles would go along with housewares, sheets, linens, curtains, all sorts of shit. If you go up in like Macy's or Bloomingdale or Saks, they have like the whole upstairs where all the designers have all their bedding and all that shit. Joe Malone sounds like a New York football jock. I know, right? Drebe, Catherine Balladrino. I don't know who that is, but I've never tried any Tom Ford makeup. I honestly it's never like attracted my attention. But yeah, I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. She's like, why are you talking about my candle company? Because you fucking advertise it on here, dude. And you spend endless hours making a fucking website that nobody's fucking even gives a shit about. They're not going there for your web design. They're going there for the fucking candles. And that's all you should focus on, is organizing it so that it's fucking easy to say, okay, here's your line of candles. Like, if you're going to compare yourself to these brands, then why don't you like pay attention to how they brand things, right? And how they make things and how they manufacture things. Like Yankee Candle, for instance, they have a bunch of scents that you could buy. Just like, all right, let's go to Bath and Body Works, right? They're constantly making new shit, but they have their signature collection, which is like all the classic smells that we all know, like sweet pea and fucking, whatever, Japanese cherry blossom and cucumber melon or whatever the fuck scent it is, right? And then during Christmas, they come out with their Christmas lines. Gingerbread cookie, whatever the fuck it is, peppermint patties. Then during, the spring, they come out with their floral scents. During the summer, it's always tropical, everything's tropical. So they drop tropical lines and stuff like that. Like, it's organized, you could go in there and you're like, okay, I want one of their classic scents. Then they have other lines like their relaxation or whatever the fuck it is. But they come out with different lines of of scents and lotions and shit like that. And it's organized, I love the Yankee Candle wax melts. They're fucking amazing. I miss Pier 1 so much, Beefers. That was like one of my favorite places to shop for shit like that. And I just miss it. I miss it. I wish they'd come back. Perpetrator candles, just don't light them unless you have a firehouse next door. Well, I bought a little candle making thing because I'm making all these stupid concrete things. So I was like, let me try this. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I've been very crafty lately. Been making a lot of shit. A lot of jewelry and all sorts of shit. I know, I miss them so much. But that's what I'm saying, Long Island Girl. Like, if you're trying to make a candle company, right, you have to be different than the next person. You know, whether it's your like design that stands out. I mean, because I do see other people kind of doing what she's doing, you know, just pouring wax in a basic vessel, whatever the fuck you call it, and, you know, calling it a candle. But like to me, I don't know. I feel like for me to even want to put my name on something like that, it has to be like something different, which is why I would like totally want to handcraft everything about it and make it mine. That it's a one of a kind thing that you could buy that you can't find anywhere else because I made it special. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, beef eggs, that's my favorite scent. Clean linen. I'm sorry, the clean and the fresh linen. Those are my two favorite scents. And like, you just can't go wrong with a fucking Yankee Candle. Like, they never disappoint. They really don't. They're always fragrant. They smell. They fucking, dude, it takes me years to fucking burn one of their large jars of candles. You should make videos when you do these. I love that you're so crafty and creative. The video you did on the life side duck cracker. I got a good one coming out soon, Clara. But I was just talking about this. You weren't in here before, but I feel like I want to make like a just channel dedicated to DIY stuff because like this channel is like trash. Like it's just all bullshit lives that I'm just bullshitting. I should probably make a separate like channel for just DIY stuff because I got a good one coming up soon that I'm going to film. I definitely want to film more DIYs. I actually enjoy doing them. They're a pain in the ass to film and edit, but I enjoy doing them. I've always kind of been like that. Like, I like to show people how to do stuff that I could do, you know? So, and I try to make it easy for people. I mean, some of it's hard, but this next one should be super easy for people. The next one I got lined up that I'll hopefully do next week sometime. Laura and metaphysical is oil and water. I know now she's trying to be like the healing crystal company, you know. How many times, that's another thing, dude. How many fucking times are you gonna rebrand? Like, think about like major companies that are successful. Like, remember when Adidas changed their fucking logo? I felt like somebody shot me in the heart, dude. And I didn't even like wear Adidas back then, but I really appreciate their original logo. And I just don't even understand why they changed it because the new logo is horrible and like so now looks so outdated. And like I don't even like to buy anything Adidas that has the new logo on it because I fucking hate it. I'll buy it for like my son and shit, but like me personally, I don't like I hate the new logo, the newer one. It's not new anymore, but when they changed it in the 90s, it was like a big deal, you know? Like Nike can never change their fucking symbol, dude, ever. You know, it's just like you can't do that. But like Adidas took this risk in the 90s to rebrand and change their logo, and it worked for them, you know, a little bit because I think it, you know, brought a lot of attention to the company because they were one of the really first really big companies. Well, Pepsi did it too. Pepsi, you know, redesigned their logo quite a few times, but it's still the same, you know, colors, and it's just they update it every once in a while. And now more and more companies are doing that. You know, if you look at like the old Taco Bell logo and Pizza Hut and, you know, all these fast food chains, they kind of updated their logos a little bit. But like to completely rebrand all the time and change the name of your company, that just gets like confusing to people. Like, make your mind up, dude. Pick something and stick with it. Like I said, if I'm doing this whole thing with the concrete stuff, I have a name for it. That's going to be the name. And that's it. And I have a design in my head for the logo and shit like that. And that's it. Done. So I got to like make sure I really like it. Coca-Cola redesigned their entire formula. Did they? I don't like Coca-Cola. I never liked it. I don't know. I'm a Pepsi person. I like Dr. Pepper, which I think is made by Coca-Cola, but I don't like Coca-Cola. I don't like it. It worked, but it worked even better when they changed it back. Do you remember when Pepsi made remember the crystal clear Pepsi? That shit was horrible. It was terrible. Like, companies do try to do these gimmicky things to like draw attention to their company, but like, how many fucking times are you gonna like rebrand your company? Rebranding so early is not a good sign. No, it's not. Just pick a name. To be quite honest with you, like the first name she had, it was bad. It's too masculine sounding. That doesn't sound like anything that a woman would want to go through, you know? Like go through. You know what I'm saying? Like go to, like Intrepid. That just sounds like so manly to me. I don't know. It just reminds me of the fucking boat, the Intrepid, that's sitting in the harbor in New York, in the city. Like, it's all I think of when I hear that name. So I don't know. I just not good. Not a good name. Not a good name for a fucking candle company. She's going to saturate the name. Well, first you have to make a name to saturate it. Like, for real. There's a new Coke, and they came out with the Coca-Cola Classic. Really? I vaguely remember that. I vaguely remember it. I gotta finish my nails because I got somewhere to go. Sounds like a Navy ship. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like a boat to me. What the fuck you want to name your candle company after a fucking boat? So weird. Whatever the cheapest cause the most health illness. Should be Too Much Candle Company. Too Much Candle Company. Oh, that's a perfect name. Too Much Candle Company. That's great. Too much shit going on, Candle Company. I think that's actually perfect. Coke it is. You know what? I hate Coca-Cola and I hate McDonald's soda. They have like their own special formula and I don't like it. I just don't particularly care for it. Should be the Perps Candle Company and leave it at that already. She should call it like Everything But the Kitchen Sink Candle Company. It's like literally she just throws anything she can in there. Way too busy. Candle Company. Perpetrator candles. Like, I just don't feel like that's something that would attract women. And then how do you make, I don't know. You're using an adjective. How do you make that adjective? Like, how do you illustrate that? Like, what about her candles, right? The name of it is Intrepid, which she says means fearless, right? But what about the candles? It goes along with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a myth. McDonald's Coke is their food being washed down with it that makes it taste different. Yeah, but even when I don't eat anything and I just drink the drink from there, it tastes different to me. I don't know what it is. It just tastes like weird. You saved my leg. What happened? Just keep it simple and people will remember it. I'm updating my photography website right now, pain in the ass job. Call it Lee Press on Broken Nails Candle Company. Oh, Lord. I love La Croix water. The hibiscus and lime is so delicious. I never tried that. I like Fiji. That's my favorite water. I love that one. It's the smoothest. Like, I don't know. I know people are like, what? Water doesn't, it's water, but it does. It's different. And I think it has something to do with the pH levels in the water. I do. But it definitely tastes different. Phantasm. Some chick with an English accent and applies her makeup whilst covering the list Gilgo Beach on her podcast, Awful Podcast. Is she the one who co-pays you? Huh? Some chick with an English accent and applies her makeup whilst... What? I'm confused, dude. No, copies me? Nobody copies me, dude. I don't know. What are you talking about, dude? Some chick who... I never even heard of that person. Somebody with an English accent. I know there's a lady on here that has an American accent that applies makeup and covers crime cases, but I don't think they're copying me because I don't do that. I don't really cover like crime cases per se. That case I discussed just because it's local to where I live, but I'm not really a true crime channel. I cannot drink soda. I don't really care for soda either. There's only like certain times, like I don't know why, when I'm eating Italian food or pizza, I have to have soda. I have to. But I could totally live without it and be fine. My addiction is Snapple, peach Snapple. I love it. It's so good. I love Bailey Sarian. She's amazing. Yeah, she's pretty good. Her videos are funny. She's definitely like entertaining, and I see why people watch her. I watch her too, but I'm just saying, like, I see the attraction. I think my favorite who works in that kind of storytelling format is Kendall Ray, because she's very thorough. She doesn't really inject too much of her own personal opinion. I like that she helps out a lot of charities and companies. Oh my God, it was so funny. Her last video, she had the thing looking for graphic designers. So I was like, oh, I should apply. You know, they make shirts. So I go to fill out the application and it's like link to your online portfolio. And I was like, oh man, I'm fucking old school, man. That just goes to show how long I've been out of work. I don't have an online portfolio. Like I never did, because when I was looking for jobs, like, you go and you bring your physical like portfolio with you to a job interview, and you let them look at your work. You print it out, you put it in a book, and then you bring your portfolio with you on job interviews. I mean, mine needs a serious updating because it's been a really fucking long time, but I'm like, okay, I guess I ain't doing this because I don't have an online portfolio. And I'm not sitting here fucking making one. I mean, I have tons of experience with designing, shit like that. But yeah, I was like, well, forget that. I don't know if she pays. I would assume she does, right? But I would love to do that, but I don't have an online portfolio. So I would love to do. Have you watched? I don't have Hulu, CK. Actually, I did a free trial of Hulu for something. I wanted to watch something. There was something that was on there, and the Kardashians was on. So I'm like, oh, let's see what the new one. Oh my God, boring. Can you say boring? Not that their fucking show on E was not boring, but like it's even more boring now. Which I would think it should be like more exciting because like they're not as restricted. But holy shit, is it boring? I was like, I couldn't even get through the second episode. I was like, this is so fucking boring. I watched a Gucci movie with Lady Gaga. Sorry, it was horrible. John Levy, and I know Glary, cover your ears. I'm not the biggest fan of 10 to Life. Cover your ears. I watch her videos. I know you're friends with her, Glara. I think it's because of I watched this one video of her where she was talking about the laundry case, their most recent, lawsuit, and she was just so off on so many things that she said about it that it like irked me. I actually like did a reaction video to it on here because I was just like, oh my god, this girl's so fucking off. Like she doesn't know what she's talking about in this one video. I don't know why. I've watched other videos of hers, but she does put a lot of her own opinion in there, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't agree with her. Sometimes I do, but yeah, that one video just bothered me. She was just so off on the video, like with all the shit that she was saying, and I feel like when you're a true crime creator like that, like you have a very big responsibility to like put the truth out. And then when I did that video, people started informing me that there was some other case that she had covered that she had put out like, the wrong information out. I don't really know. Annie will be joining me soon to discuss the Johnny Depp thing. And I'll be there to watch, Clara. That one video, just like, I was like, what the hell is this girl talking about? And I didn't know her, at that point. Her channel had just popped up in my suggested one day, I guess, because I watched Kendall Ray. And I love Kendall Ray. I'm like the biggest fangirl for her. I really I don't know. I just enjoy her videos. But not that I don't dislike 10 to Life. That one video just had me like what the fuck? Like this is all just so wrong. All of it. It was so wrong. But, whatever. It is what it is. I actually watched one of her videos today where she was covering a case about this young boy who is obsessed with a girlfriend and killed her. What's funny about that, Mega Monster, is she would like you anyways. She doesn't care. You guys are more alike than you think. Yeah, I don't know her personally, but she seems like a cool girl. Like, don't get me wrong. I just like that one video. I was like, oh. But how old is she? Because she kept saying in the video that I was watching today, she's like, I'm dating myself. And then she said that they didn't have cell phones in high school. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that she's the same age as me. Because I feel like I graduated in 99, and I feel like my graduating year, and maybe like a couple of years after me, were like probably the last few years of like not having cell phones in high school. Because like when I graduated high school, I think it was like a year or two later, Nokia came out with that fucking phone that everybody had and played that game Snake on. Remember that shit? And I feel like that was, early 2000s. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, I don't know. I personally felt like she's like way younger than me. So she looks younger than me. I thought she's like in maybe her early 30s. And I'm like, they didn't have cell phones, because I have a lot of little cousins who like are in their just hitting their 30s now, or in their early 30s. And I remember them having cell phones when they were in high school. So I'm like, how old is she? She mentioned one of the malls close to me. Where does she live? Does she live in Arizona? Am I wrong? I don't know. I didn't want to judge her on the one video, so I've been watching her other videos. And like the one she did today that she covered was really good. She does great coverage. On her videos. I definitely think that she does. I watch Euphoria. I love her little sign that she has in the background. I'm like fucking obsessed with those, to the point where like I was looking up how to make them the other day, because I like those little like LED neon looking signs. I've always loved neon signs. I have a sign obsession. I don't know if you guys know this. Probably because I worked for sign companies for years. But like my whole kitchen is just like signs. And I don't know. I just love signs. I have this like fucking weird obsession with signs. Like I have signs on my porch, my garage. You guys have seen the ones in the garage. I mean, I don't know. I just love signs. Signs everywhere, signs. I had a bag phone in my car. A bag phone. My dad had one of those. I thought she was in the OC. Oh, maybe she is. Maybe she's in, maybe she's in, she's in LA. What big YouTuber doesn't live in LA? besides Brad Mondo. He's the only like big YouTuber that lives in New York. I feel like all like the big YouTubers, they all fucking live in LA. And he was talking about moving to LA, and I was so upset. I'm like, don't move to LA, Brad Mondo. Like, you're repping for New York. Let's start our own YouTube thing here on the East Coast. I would love to move to LA. Okay, good. Look at Johnny. Oh my God, chick. I don't see the signs, girl. What are these signs, chick? Explain. Why do you think that they're making signs? I adore birds. My husband gets upset. All right, Judith, if you adore birds, you got to watch this channel. I'm fucking obsessed with it. And he's about to hit 1 million, so help him get to 1 million. It's called Feeding Steven, and it's about this kid. Well, he's not a kid. To me, he's a kid. He's like in his 20s probably. He lives in, I think he lives somewhere in Scotland. And he fucking feeds this seagull. This seagull like comes to his window and he feeds it. And he makes these really funny videos with that like robot voice from like TikTok. And it's just so fucking funny. I love it. I just love his channel. I like sat there one day and like fucking binge watched every single video that he's ever made. And it's so fucking entertaining. He like has all these like just like stupid jokes. It's like, it's really funny. You just gotta watch it. I can't explain it. You have to check it out. Feeding Steven. Now every time I see seagulls, I have like sympathy for them. Like here on Long Island, we have seagulls everywhere because obviously I'm on an island and they're water birds basically. And like when you go to the beach, they're like the fucking bane of your existence, you know? Like even if you're at like a fast food restaurant, they like fucking, oh my God, me and my son were in the car one time. I'll never forget this, at this McDonald's, which is so random because it's not even anywhere near the water. And it's like one of the only fast food restaurants that they hang out at around here for some reason, this one McDonald's. And dude, there was like hundreds of fucking seagulls on my car. We were like, my son's like hysterically crying because they're like flying all over the place. It was crazy. It looked like the fucking movie The Birds, but with seagulls instead of crows. And anyway, but when you go to the beach, like you can't even eat. They'll come up and steal your food, and they're fucking crazy. We call them sky rats. Like, you know, they're fucking horrible at the beach. You can't like, dude. And then you have like stupid people who've like never been to the beach or something, and they like throw the food to the seagulls, and then there's like 100 of them, and they don't realize that seagulls love to poop on people. Like they love shitting on people. So it's like, oh my God, dude, you cannot fucking. Oh, you watch it, Beaver? I love him. So yeah, it's just so funny because like he has this seagull like trained. If you watch from like the beginning, it like starts off where like he's, you know, scared, he has a glove on, he won't even touch it. Now the seagull like comes to the window, pops a squat, and like he feeds it and he touches it and pets it. It's so funny. Pelicans are like that too. We don't have pelicans here. I wish we did. They're pretty cool looking. I mean, I'm sure there might be. I've never seen one. We have crane, like kind of, not cranes. You'll see a crane, yeah. We have cranes, but not like they do in Florida. When you go down to Florida, there's like fucking cranes everywhere. When up here, we have them sometimes. I guess they come up in the summertime. Seagulls are violent motherfuckers. They rip back. That's what I'm saying. They're like crazy. Bye, Pale Rider. Hi and bye. I didn't see you. Come in. Our pelicans just waddle up like, hey, what's up? Got anything in the pocket? Oh, they're so fucking crazy, the seagulls. But the channel made me have a whole new respect for them. Now I'm like, oh, seagulls. Seagulls are just like they're portrayed in Finding Nemo. Mine, mine, mine. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how they are. Mine, mine, mine. They're like, they're fucking crazy. That and the fucking geese, dude. We have tons of geese on Long Island, and those motherfuckers are nasty as fuck. They are so nasty, and they don't give a fuck, okay? I remember on my college campus, my first year of college, there was like tons of geese at this campus. It was a beautiful campus. And they fucking like, they'll just like walk across the street. Like they don't give a shit that there's cars coming. And there'll be like 20 of them, like a whole gaggle of them. And they just like walk slow across the street. They don't give a fuck. And like, they're nasty. Geese are fucking really nasty. Squirrels are land seagulls. I hate them little fuckers too. You know, I don't mind squirrels, but they've been pissing me off lately because they chewed up my goddamn cover on my little fire pit, and they chewed up my cushions on my like nice set that I have outside. I will never figure out why they are federally protective. Costs got fined millions for shoveling hundreds of nests off their roof. Hey, Vinny! Vinny G! In his house. Seagulls do poop on people when people get out of the car. They really do. Like, they'll shit right on you. There's so many seagulls at the beach. I have some actually cool pictures that I took of them. They're pretty looking birds, you know? Like, they're nice looking birds when they're adults. When they're young, they're kind of weird looking because they have like that mottled feather look, you know? But when they get older and they're like pure white and, you know, pretty, they're nice looking birds. They are. I just had a goose attack my tire the other day. I thought the little fucker was going to come through my car window. We were leaving the mall the other day, and for some reason the geese like hang out at the mall, and it was cute. The mom had the two little babies, and they're like waddling behind her and following. They're so cute. Squirrels chewed through the wires in my car twice. Holy shit, why are they going in your car? That's so weird. I love swans. Did you know they mate for life? Judith, I found out a lot of birds do. Like seagulls actually mate for life. I didn't know that. So do what do you call it? Mourning doves. And I have the cutest little pair of mourning doves that lives near my house. And they like, I don't know. I always say it's my mom and dad because the day my mom, was it the day she died or her funeral? I forgot what the day it was. It was either, I think it was the last day of her funeral. I came home at night. It was like the weirdest fucking thing. Because I don't know why. When I was a kid, we always had mourning doves, a lot of them around my house. And they, you know, they make that whoo, whoo, like cooing sound. And I always used to ask my parents, like, what the hell are those? And I'm like, why do they call them mourning doves? You know? And they used to like love my pool cover. They used to like bathe in the pool cover and shit. And anyway, I came home from my mom's funeral and I like walked up on my porch and it was kind of late. It was like 9:00 at night or some shit. And there was a mourning dove sitting on the porch that like flew out when I walked up on the porch. It scared the shit out of me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is a mourning dove doing on my fucking porch at 9:00 at night? Like, it was so fucking weird. So I don't know why. I just always relate them with my mom for some reason. Nowhere to go on a ferry when you're dumped until the end of the trip. Stacy, if you see a cardinal, a past loved one is with you. I know. I love cardinals. I see them all the time. I love birds. Blue jays are mean as can be. Everybody says that. You know, I've never had a bad experience with blue jays, but I've seen them attacking other birds. That's for sure. They never come after me though. I had found a baby blue jay a couple of years ago. It fell out of the nest and I fed it and shit. And then the next day I put it back outside because it was freezing that night. And I didn't want to leave it outside. So I put it back and one of the cats killed it. I was so upset. It was like very shortly after my mom passed away. And I was like, I can't handle any more death. Like I was like so emotional about this friggin' bird. I gotta feed my poor little fish. Sorry guys, I forgot you existed. Blue jays are so beautiful. They are. I love their color. If you think about it, blue jays are basically just blue cardinals. They both kind of look the same. God, it's fucking hot here today. I had a beautiful white wild dove that came to my house daily for 5 months. Oh no, that's what I thought about with this channel with feeding Steven. I'm like, what if something happens to Steven one day? I'll be devastated. Yeah, they attack nests of other birds. Dude, there's a fucking cool owl that lives near my house. He's my favorite. I fucking love owls. I thought it was my neighbor fucking with me. I kept hearing it every night because, like, I've never seen an owl in my life. And I mean, I've seen them like at like petting zoos and shit, but I've never seen them. I've never seen like a wild owl in my whole life, nor have I ever heard one. So I was sitting, I sit outside on my porch and smoke or whatever, and I kept hearing. I thought my neighbor was like playing tricks on me or something, and I kept hearing "hoo hoo," and it sounded like so fake. I'm like, owls don't really sound like that, And I really thought it was my neighbor playing tricks with me. So one night I'm like sitting out there and I hear it, and I go to walk across the street, and I'm like, is he like hiding somewhere? Like, what the fuck is going on? And all of a sudden I see the thing fly out of the tree. Oh my God, it was huge. It was a great horned owl, and it was fucking huge, this thing. I've never seen a bird like that big in person. It was so cool. Because, like, we have, like, little shit brown birds around here. Nothing exciting. I mean, blue jays and, in the summertime we get nice birds. Nicer looking birds. Hey, fishies. I gotta feed my little fish. Oh, my God. Is there more fish? They keep multiplying in here. What are you guys doing in here? Every year I get more and more baby goldfish. Here you go, guys. They're like starving. It's so weird. I don't feed them the whole winter. They just like, it's so weird. They just like sink to the bottom for the whole winter. They don't eat. I stop feeding them around like October, November. And then I don't start feeding them until like now, like either late April or early May, depending on the weather. And like, they just fucking, like, they could survive a whole winter without eating. It's crazy. I don't much ravens, but they are very intelligent. The sparrows are to remind us that there are so many with so much less. Right now I have bright yellow goldfinches. Oh, I love those. I see those in the summer. And beautiful blue lazuli buntings. I never heard of that. As well as the mourning dove and house finches and yellow rumped warblers. Oh my God. And black hummingbirds. I haven't seen any hummingbirds yet. I don't know if they might not be here until like July, maybe June or July. But I definitely want to get a hummingbird feeder. I'm just like afraid that I'm not going to be good with like changing it. Which is why I rather just plant plants that attract hummingbirds, because I suck with shit like that. Like, I feel like the water would go bad, the hummingbird food, because it has like a lot of sugar in it, right? Like, I'm afraid it would grow moldy. Sorry, I'm just watering my baby plants that I'm growing in my garage. I have lots of robins. Oh, we have tons of robins around. Those motherfuckers are crazy too. My mom had a robin a couple of years ago. Well, obviously. My mom had a robin that kept flying into her window, like repeatedly. I don't know if this thing was on like a suicide mission or what, but it would sit in the tree across the window. And I don't know, maybe it thought like the reflection was like another robin or something. I don't know. And it kept flying into the window, like smacking into it. I could hear it when I was on the phone with her. So she like had to hang something up in her window to stop it, because the thing just kept dive bombing her window. It was like the weirdest thing. I have lots of bees near my apple tree. This is the first year. Ooh, that's exciting. My current neighbor has a special needs rooster. It crows at all times of the day. Orioles are beautiful. We get those in the summertime. Oh my God, Mom, I saw that video. I saw that. Those fucking things are crazy. Eagles, hawks and shit. Oh, my son's going to be home in like 5 minutes. All hell is about to break loose. Parrots are cool. I like parrots. I want a cockatiel so bad. I had one. Well, I had two when I was little. One of them got eaten by my neighbor's dog, which was devastating. But they're such fun birds. I love them. I feel bad keeping birds in cages. But I don't think it's the time right now for me to get a bird since we got a puppy on the way. Probably not a good idea to get a bird too. So no, I think I got more than enough animals to take care of. I got fish outside, fish inside. Oh shit, I forgot to give my fishes medicine. One of my fish like had this like white thing on it the other day. It was so weird because what's her name just texted me. Oh my god, why can't I fucking think of her YouTube name? I don't want to say her real name. Ditterbug. She just texted me because she got a fish tank and she was asking me questions about fish tanks. I was telling her, I'm like, I never have problems. Like, I really haven't. When my fish tanks were new, I feel like there was a lot of more problems. But like, once you get your fish tank like established, you know, and like the water and everything, I haven't had any problems with my fish getting sick. Nothing. Right? Like a week after I say that, my fish has like this fucking weird white thing on its butt, on its tail. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I told her I really don't mess with the water too much. Like, I really don't mess with the fish tank too much. I feel like the more you mess with it, like, that's when you start having problems and all these weird algae blooms and all this crazy shit. And my fish tanks have been pretty stable for years now. I've had my one fish tank I've had since what, like 2016 or 17, and it's been like so stable. And as soon as I say that, boom, my fish has something wrong with it. Ooh, that just scared the shit out of me. Love your bird bistro and the pics. Hey, I don't get no bird pics. I get the puppy pics. Now, Soldier, now I'm going to be able to send you back puppy pics. Oh, I'll send you the pic of all the puppies. There's 11 of them. They had 11 little baby Dobermans. They're so cute. And the mother's so pretty. He sent me videos of the mom and dad and the puppies, and they're freaking huge already. And they were like just born. They're so cute. 8 weeks. Oh, I can't wait. Pugs, I'll send you a picture. I just love puppies. I love dogs. I cannot wait to have like a puppy. It's been so long, and I've really just been missing Snoop. I've been missing having a dog. When we had Oscars, they got ick too. Oscars are like, I feel like those are like so prone to ick. My cousin used to have them, and he had piranhas and Oscars, and the Oscars always used to get it. I feel like certain fish are more prone. My one fish, he's like gangster. He's my oldest fish. He's 5. I think he's about to be 5 or 6 this year. No, he's about to turn 6 this year. He's an old man, which I'm a little sad because I think they only live for 5 or 6 years. But he's my longest living. He's my favorite fish. I'm gonna be so upset when he dies. He's a yo-yo loach, and he's like the coolest. I don't know. There's just something about this fish. He's like really funny. Like, I never thought fish had personalities before. Most of them don't, but this one, he really does. He has like a personality. He's like crazy. He's kind of a bully in the tank. He bullies the other fish around, but he's funny. He sleeps like laying down on his side. He's just like, he really does have a personality. I used to have a big 70-gallon tank with cichlids. See, those are like, that's like way above my fish keeping skill level. Cichlids, I would love to have them, but because they're beautiful, but they're hard to take care of, I feel like. To be quite honest with you, I'm over my fish tanks. Like, I don't really even want them anymore. I think when my fish, die, I'm going to get rid of them. I have a whole tank filled with female endlers. I don't know where all my males went. I don't know if they all died, but And the female ones are like kind of boring looking. They're just like silvery looking. And then I have, so that's like my little 20-gallon tank. And then I have a 30-gallon tank with, right now, it just, oh, you know what? Where is that guy? I hope he didn't die. I don't see him swimming. Oh no, where'd he go? He's usually swimming. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy, you're all right? You're still alive? Let me see his little spot. Oh, it doesn't look like it's getting better. I don't know what that is. He looks fine though. It's so weird. Anyway, oh, there's my little Yo-Yo Loach. He's so cute. He knows when I'm here and he comes out to say hi. So yeah, I just have a Yo-Yo Loach, and what is that other guy? I don't know what he is. I think a rainbow. And then I have a Pleco. My other Pleco was huge and then he died. I like I don't know, I love my Yo-Yo Loach. He's my favorite. He's my favorite fish. I just hope he doesn't get sick because this other fish has got something going on. I don't know what the hell it is, and it's not going away with the treatment that I'm giving him. So it looks like it's weird. It's not ick because ick has, usually they get spots all over the place. It's just his tail. It hasn't spread, but it's on like both sides. It's really weird. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then I got my little Endlers. They're so tiny. I had to get, I'm glad the male ones died because those Endlers, dude, the live bearers, those things freaking, like guppies, those types of fish, they'll just keep breeding and breeding and breeding. And like, dude, there was like a time where there was probably like hundreds of fucking little fish. And they ate all my shrimp. I'm so mad. I had tons of shrimp. Those are honestly, if you want a little tank, like a 5-gallon tank or 10-gallon tank, fill it with little shrimp. They're so cool. They're so fun to watch. I like the shrimp. I would like to do another shrimp tank, but check the water's pH balance. I do have to check that, Andy. I don't know what the hell it is. I can't tell what it is. It's like, it's on both sides of his fins now. Make sure they're not eating the tail. Fish do that sometimes. I wonder if it's from the Yo-Yo Loach bullying him. And it got like infected. Because he bullies them. He looks fine though. Like, that's the whole thing. Most of the time when fish get those things, they're like not swimming. Like, he's swimming around. He's fine. It's just not healing though. I don't know what else they could do. I don't know what else they could put in there to help him. How would he eat his tail though? Oh, all right, guys. I have to end this because I just realized my son's gonna. Those are brine shrimp, chick. I'm talking about freshwater shrimp. They're really cool, like cherry shrimp and whatever the hell. All right, I gotta end this. My son's gonna be off the bus in like 2 seconds. I just realized what time it was. Ooh, seahorses. Anyway, I'll probably be back sometime next week, and I'll see you guys around. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and puppy's coming soon. All right, see you guys later. Go out and get fresh air. Peace out.